Hello and welcome to Miss Gigi's class. Today we're going to look at equivalent expressions and how we can simplify the expressions using distributive property. And so looking at this example here, it says distribute the outside term to the inside terms by multiplying. So I'm going to look at this two different ways. The first way is using GEMDOS, we generally simplify what's inside the grouping symbols, or in this case, the parentheses, before we move forward. So we're going to do it that way first, and then we're going to use distributive property next. So if I'm looking at this expression, I've got 3y and 6y. Both are like terms because they're both y's, or they both have y's as their variable. And so I can just combine these. And this is basically like saying or y 3 times plus y 6 times. And if I had 3 y's and I added them to 6 y's, now I would have 9 y's, right? And I'm going to bring everything else down. So I combined 3y and 6y, and I got 9y, keeping it in the parentheses. Now 4 times 9y, and so I like to think of this as 9y 4 times. So 9y, 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 4 times. And so I can multiply 3 times 9 to give me 36. And so in combination, if I did this, I would have 36y's or 36y. Now, I'm going to do this a different way to kind of show you the difference. If I'm using distributive property, and I'll use a different color to kind of show you that. So using distributive property means I'm going to distribute what's outside of the parentheses to both terms inside of the parentheses. And so the first thing I'm going to do is 4 times 3y. And I'm going to add that to 4 times 6y. And that's what it means by distributing. I'm distributing the 4 to both on the inside. Now I can go ahead and do this as 4 times 3y, and that's basically 3y 4 times. So 4 times 3y is 12y. And I like to bring everything down and do it one by one, just so you can kind of get an idea of how or the flow of how I'm doing this. So then next I can do 4 times 6y, and that is 24y. I bring down the plus sign, bring down the 12y. And then my final step is now I'm left with 12y plus 24y, and they are both like terms, so I can add them. And when I add them, I get 36y. Both the exact same solution or the exact same expression, two different ways to do this.